What is up, you guys? So I'm making this video a little bit late. I've been really busy the past 2 days since this game, but Nashville absolutely shocked me, honestly, in this game. Nashville played the New England Revolution away at Gillette Stadium, and honestly, I went into this game I was honestly really expecting us to kind of just get dominated, or we just stretch out a 0-0 or maybe a 1-1, if that. Um, yeah, we've been in some weird form lately since playing so many games. We've with the CONCACAF, and then the really tight schedule, basically playing at least 2 games a week. And then on top of that, with injuries, it just really does not help at all. But yeah, especially with how not even just the way our form's been, kind of declining a little bit or kind of plateauing. Um, Revolution's form is just crazy right now. Ever since that first game of the year for us, we beat them 4-1 or 4-0. I think it was 4-1. Serge had a brace, and since then they just been dominant. So it's a total different Revolution team that we saw back in the first game of the year. But yeah, same thing happened basically. I would say we had a pretty good structure, a defensive structure this whole entire game. We defended really well, and I really enjoyed that a lot. We were kind of vulnerable last game against DC United, and I think today we definitely saw, or not today, Wednesday, we definitely saw that we were definitely more solid. And yeah, I don't know. We started off the game kind of a little bit defensive. We were still very tight. Really didn't have any too much crazy chances. I think we had 2 early yellow cards. I think both on our fullbacks, Nahar and whoever was on left back. I forget his name. Something White. I think that's what his last name is. But yeah, I think we got some early. Let me just see some stats here. Doesn't really tell me really anything, honestly, on this. Let me see if it tells me. Yeah. So yeah, Nahar got one in the 23rd. Okay. Cochran, not White. Cochran got a yellow in the 40th, but in the 34th minute, we had a really nice goal. It was really nice. It was basically a counterattack. Revolution was moving up a bit. Then Acosta got it up in the middle of the field. He was just running. He was just nobody in him. Nobody really around him. Played a really nice ball to Espinoza out in the wing. He did his thing. Best signing. I think he is the best signing we've had. The best signing of the season, in MLS season, I should say. I think it's definitely up there. But nice cutback. Like, he kind of hesitated a little bit, cut back and went to the other way, and then he just absolutely done him. He done that left back, and excuse me. Then what I liked about it, because what I saw from last game is basically everybody just crushes the box, and there is nobody there, at least in case outside the box. And that's what Acosta was, all alone. Nobody was there, and a nice low driven shot. And it was really nice. It was really nice. It was nice and early in the game too, where it stings, it stung, and the momentum just kind of shifted since then. And then second goal, honestly, was just pressuring them, in the final third. We basically pushed them back to the goalie, and Turner just let it go. He just decided to just lay it off. Not good if he is touching the field for USA in the World Cup, but nice job from Madrigal, putting some pressure on him, and really good composure too on the goal too. Like, it's not easy. I mean, obviously it's basically a wide open goal, that you still got to do some work. We still got to make sure you got to, know when a guy's going to dive and everything. And he did a nice goal, nice composure by him. And we kind of just went into the half very well, very well. Good momentum. And then second half, we're kind of seeing it out, honestly. they had a few chances. They really just like they'll do us and then get the cross off and then nothing. It was pretty much like that for the whole game. And then in the 74th minute, Acosta gets his second goal. He gets a brace, and it's such a sick corner. Basically, it's the same idea. He was just not guarded on top of the box, and it was just a nice ping pass on the ground, and nobody got him. Just drive it through the crowd, and Turner had no chance on that. Yeah, it was really nice to see Acosta actually get on the scoreboard and like the way he contributed compared to last game. And yeah, I don't know. I was surprised. Not gonna lie, I was definitely shocked. But I'd rather get surprised than let down. But yeah, we did pretty good. I felt that we needed this. I think we really needed this. With the kind of form we've been kind of having and all our injuries and everything. Now, Hard did come off the field to kind of hurt. I don't know what I'm going to take from that. I'm really hoping nothing too serious from that. I'm expecting him to kind of either come in at half, if he's healthy enough, come in at half for next game against LAFC, and put in at least a good shift. So I don't know how long Surridge or Eddie is going to be out, and Yazbek is going to be out. I think it's Yazbek. I don't know how long he's going to be out, or they're going to be out. I'm hoping not too long, but we'll see. We are, like I said, we had, let me go to stats here. Yeah, it was pretty even possession. I'm sure before that last goal, even that half, we had a lot more possession. I don't know. It kind of seemed a little even. Revolution had barely more possession. They only had 2 shots on goal, which is not good. And we basically half our shots were on goal. So that's very good. We were even in shots 8. We fouled a little bit more. We were definitely defensive and kind of, really trying to be on them, but it worked out well. 3 yellow cards. They got 2, no red cards, obviously. We were pretty even with corners and saves. We really didn't need to save too much. We had 1, or we had 2, and they only had 1. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was shocking. I think this is definitely what we need, especially going into this next game against LAFC, which were pretty hot. Their kind of form was kind of dipping down a little bit too, I think. The way that ended also in their CONCACAF tournament, but we are on top of the table still. We have a game in hand against Inter Miami, which they are. Oh man, I cannot read this. Oh, okay. They're only 2 points behind us, but we got a game in hand in them. So it's super cool. Revolution drops down to 3rd after they're on 2nd when we played them, but they're on 3rd now. And where's LAFC? Okay, so they are in 5th in the West Coast. They got 21 points. Okay. And they got 1 more game than us too. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Let me see their form. Exactly see their form. So they lost to St. Louis, lost to Houston, lost to Toluca. I think that's how you say it. Toluca. Yeah, Toluca. I remember that game. I think they won before that. Yeah. They tied to San Diego and then beat Toluca. So realistically, they're in actually bad form. They're actually 9th bestest form. They started off the year well, but kind of just dipped down a bit. So we'll see. I'm hoping with the extra day since the game's on Sunday, we do good. I'm gonna try and go to the game. I'm hoping I can go to the game. I really hope so. It'd just be cool to see Yiming Sung. Again, I saw him back in South Korea versus Mexico. They came through here in Nashville, so that was super cool. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm expecting that game against LAFC. I'm at least if we don't win, I do see like a 2-2, another 2-2. But I do feel like we're gonna pull maybe a 4-2. Actually, no, I don't know about that. Actually, 2-1 or 2-0. If we're gonna win, is it a 2-1 or 2-0? I was thinking a 4-1. I was like, nah, we don't even have Surridge. So if we don't have Surridge, I'd see a 2-0, 2-1. With Surridge, I do see like a 3-1 or something like that. I think he comes in probably like a half or something like that and bags in a goal like he usually does. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see on Sunday how everything goes. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.